Hello, welcome back. Yet another message from Calum, would you believe it? Took you long enough, Jomon. Maybe in another 10 turns you'll be through my walls too, Lameo. Someone send me some water gems so I can do funny things at them, please. Like 40 or so, ideally. I promise they will be used to ruin Jomon's day. Well, good luck. We did some summons, we did transformation. We turned into a sheep this time. There's not really much better. We have no item slots. We have 4 magic resistance. We do have 19 hit points, so we've got that going for us. I'm going to try doing transformation again. It would be nice. Some battles then. Igden put under siege. Obnoxiously, we have 790 siege strength. Maybe some stuff died on the march. Maybe I just didn't work things out correctly. But the short story is, we did not crack this open in 1 turn. It's critically damaged, but not open, which is very annoying. So, you know, we are delayed by a turn. Anyway, we'll just keep trying. Battle in Wachi, was this anything? I can't remember. Well, it's a big bog army, but not really into much. There goes an exploding sacred. And some gifts of health. Gifts from heaven, rather. Nice stuff. We found 2 enemy mages, and one of them was killed, which is nice, didn't find any more sites. The rainbow found 5 pots of gold this turn, 527 bonus gold. We also got a huge treasure, with some gems and a wand of wildfire. A prospector genius found a gold nugget. We got some misfortune and magic in Igden. Can't all be winners, I suppose. Province income in Walden, plus 20. And the stars are right for thaumaturgy. So an exceptional amount of gold this turn, thanks to events and the rainbow, which is really good. We have seen that there will be a People's Deathmatch in 3 months. Some scouts were discovered, destroying walls, so on. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I thought this would be getting stormed this turn. This turn, I guess not. Right, I made 2 more slight adjustments to research priorities. I'm gonna get Construction 7. I don't usually go to Construction 7, but since we have Earth 5 pretty reliably, Weapons of Sharpness would probably be pretty useful for, especially for dealing with that Oracle. Stick this on our Tengu and send them in, they'll chop it up pretty quickly, won't they? So we're getting that one. And then I also slotted in Conjuration 6 as well, because I figured that's going to fix some of our problems getting up certain spells, right? Flame Spirits are all F3, so that helps us put up Firestorm if we want to. And Trollking's Court gives us a Trollking that's E3, so that helps us do the Earth buffs as well. Maybe some of these national summons are good as well, I don't know, I haven't checked them out. I mean, we have some kind of Earth summon here, I guess I should check if that's any good. This would also let us do Bishop Fish as well, if we need to bless some stuff. So probably another one to get early, pretty good. So those have been slotted in. And besides that, yeah, we need to do like 2 points of wall damage to get Igden open, so we'll storm it next turn. And besides that, everything here is basically the same. We are just trying to get temples. That we had so much gold this turn that I'm getting a temple down in Perenna. I'm also getting a temple down in Fanlegia. And I'm getting a temple down in Shadowsea, which is really nice. And that's in addition to a bunch of mage recruitment as well. So all of our forts now just recruit as cavalry every turn, but we've also got like mages coming in basically all of our forts now. Which is pretty nice, and we still have 500 gold in the treasury. So there's just mages everywhere. So all in all, pretty good. Even down here in Zenthra, we've got some mage queued up. So yeah, great turn for income. We're on 3,000 natural income as well, which is really nice. It looks like Utgard have screwed up and not managed to defeat Tianxia now. I'm kind of annoyed that Tianxia is still in the game. There's 2 provinces here that we could probably pretty easily pick up, and they're both amazing. It's just that they have so much PD in them, I don't want to, like, get a bunch of our Tengu killed. I might wait until we've summoned an Earth Mage that can do an army of gold before I send it in. Just to make sure we don't lose a bunch of Tengu, I don't know. Whatever though. This is still just going to get wrapped up. It'll be a bit easier now if we've got weapons of sharpness and all these Tengu, once we get into Calum in a few turns, so that's all fine. In terms of production over here, I'm going to get some more Earth Boots. I'm also using our Earth Gems this turn to summon a Dai Tengu. Somewhere over here. This guy. So we'll have a Dai Tengu leading however many Tengu are in the garrison next turn. So that'll be sick as well. I think there are an Earth Mages, so maybe we can do something with that as well. And yeah, Musashi's trying again to get transformed into something that has at least boot slots. That would be nice. But maybe we'll start summoning Earth Trolls at some point. I do have this guy set up here now, so he can forge elemental staves. It takes 20 Air Gems and 20 Earth Gems to do it, so yeah, we'll be able to make one every 2 turns if we want to. An Earth Troll with a staff and a pair of boots can do Earth Power on himself and be E6, which would be quite nice actually. And besides that, things are still the same as they were. We've got the fort getting built here, 3 more months. We've got some little mages being moved over to Zenthra to summon some Tengus in that fort. We have a priest moving to Icton, a priest moving to Calum, and some random units moving to Mapito, holding mirrors. And that's about it. Scout network, as you can see, is continuing to develop in the north. It does still look like Bogris and Gothra are still pretty small. Agartha seems slightly bigger, maybe? But we've also seen them lose far more army, so probably doesn't matter. So I would still like to try and smash through both of these players quickly once we wrap up Calum, but you know what we really need? We need a better answer for siege strength than just making a bunch of gate clavers. These forts all have so much wall. Is Agartha going to be the same? No, that's good at least. These are only 250 wall. I wonder why the Calum forts are all so bad. These are awful. But, oh well, I mean, at least Agartha is more reasonable. What about your capital? That's 750. Yeah, ironically, this is a cave, so once we take it, we can summon cave grubs, which will help a lot with siege strength, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess just summoning more and more Tengu is going to help a bit. The Dai Tengu summon... Well, we're on 50 in this province right now. We got 3 more casts of Garasu Tengu and Dai Tengu getting summoned, so I'll see how much siege strength that generates. Otherwise, that is the turn currently. I don't think anything else is happening. There's lots of temples, sieging, usual summons, trying again with transformation, making lots of items, making sets of water gear at the moment, some earth boots. And that's it currently. So that's it for turn 56. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Another message from Calum. Jomon, I just want you to know that if you're going to dom kill me instead of coming in here and fighting my immobile pretender god, that's extremely rude. Well, we'll see what happens. Got the construction research done, so we can do weapons of sharpness if we want to hit the oracle. And the conjuration's done if we want the summons. And yeah, I'll get mass regen next, and then we'll go up thaumaturgy for a bit. Some summons, we did a Dai Tengu, so I'll look at that in a second. And did transformation again and turned into a lizard, which is not much better than last time. So I'll try that again as well. Tianchi has a new prophet. Good for them. Built to lure a reveler into the sea. I park the siren in Mushwood currently. But looks like this has been evacuated, so not much point trying to lure here anymore. We saw Bogris's big stack walking into Ruina next. So lumbering towards Agartha's cap. We found 3 enemy mages and killed 2 of them with strands. We found 5 pots of gold with rainbow, 539 gold. And events, we got a blight in Witch's Copse, some gold, and an Azure Mage in Epernia. That's another Water 2 mage. A few bits and pieces in Blackport, a couple of water gems in Silvergrove. Nothing crazy this turn. Thaumaturgy is still cheaper. We've entrance to Igden has been breached and Calum's been broken down. And there's a very deadly disease in Icton, unfortunately. So this has diseased our E4 caster, unfortunately. Nobody too important other than that. We do have one of our Ryujin here has been diseased, unfortunately. That's about it, though, for important stuff, fortunately. Lots of units getting diseased, though, which isn't great. We can fix up the commanders with the miraculous cure-all elixir that we got from an event a while back, which is nice. And we could probably forge a couple of these if we want more, since we've got quite nice forging discounts. But it is a bit annoying that there's presumably a Bane Venom Charmer sitting in this province. So either that has been forged by Calum and is being held by something in this fort, which we will find out this turn because we're storming, or it's been forged by probably Pythium, and they're walking Bane Venom Charms into us to be annoying. One or the other. If Calum made it, we'll probably destroy it this turn, or pick it up, which would be really annoying, since we are storming, and this is probably empty. So, army's same as it ever was. I think the fort is empty, so it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. But the script looks like this if you're curious. Army of Lead, and I think we've got... Yeah, there's Wind Guide and Flaming Arrows still, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere in here. Maybe not Flaming Arrows, I don't know. But it shouldn't be too important at this point anyway. And next up will be Calum, of course. So, yeah. Now, in order to deal with the Bane Venom Charm, if it's not Calum, if it is like a stealthy commander walking around, I'm probably going to just put some patrollers in all these forts. So over in Furia, I've got some guys doing some... where is he? This guy? I gave him some water boosters. And he's doing Clayman summoning, which scales a bit. Claymen have like 1.3 patrol strength, so they're a bit better than humans. But they also have Spirit Sight, which means they can see stuff that's invisible or glamoured or whatever, which is pretty good. So, since we have lots of Water Gem Spirit at the moment and not much use for them yet, yeah, I'm just going to summon a bunch of Spirit Sight patrollers to park in these forts, so that nothing else can just sneak in with holding Bane Venom Charms. Also, since I'm doing water summons, thought I'd summon some Manifest Vitriol as well. Gives you green lions. They're pretty good units, so I'll show those off next turn when we get them. Down here we got Masashi. He turned into a Jade Lizard. Again, not really what we're looking for. This is a 4 magic resistance chassis with no boot slot. Not great, so we'll try doing transformation again. Although we can probably just save up Earth Gems and summon Trolls at this point, but you know, the principle of the thing. And here's Ray, who is the Daitengo we summoned. So he's got a bunch, he came with a bunch of Karasu Tengu, which is nice. He also came with some Tengu warriors, who have a little bit of armor, which makes them unique, I suppose. And he himself is pretty decent mage. A3, E1, N1, pretty good. Terrible protection, unfortunately, but we can fix that. Now I just gave him a Coral Blade and a bit of shield. And, I mean, he could lead a raiding force, or he can be an caster, or... Yeah, he's pretty cool. Lots of leadership. Currently leading all these flying things with some bodyguards. He's doing some patrolling this turn just to clear out scouts and things. But, yeah, I can see him just flying around raiding provinces that Arthur holds until we need an Ur Mage in the army. That'll be fine. So that's what's happening over here. We do now have a temple in Perenna. There's a guy preaching. There's a temple in Iron Range. There's a guy preaching. There's Mepito Cliffs is the throne with a temple, but no one preaching, but that's okay. Icton, there's a guy preaching. Calum, there's a guy preaching. So we might Dom kill Calum, I don't know. He's down to 5 Dominion. But this deck's going to move over and we'll storm it soon anyway, so it's probably moot. But that would be interesting. I've still never Dom killed anyone in Dominions 5, it's very difficult. But I think we're up to Dominion 10 now, right? Yeah. And we're doing a lot of preaching here, and my profits here, so... I don't know, it could happen. We'll see. It seems from the Discord that, well, I can see that Lemuria is still in the game and currently being sieged by Atlantis. So they're still in that war. I did see Pythium offering man peace. so their war might come to an end, but Man seemed reluctant to take it. Even though, according to Pythium, he's currently losing the war. Also, there's Man's cap, so I wonder where Pythium's cap is. Have I seen that yet? Probably go looking for that. So hopefully they stay in a war. That would be nice. I also think at some point I'm probably going to move over here and try and take some of this stuff and probably take Tianqi off Man, to be honest. I feel like Tianqi's just been left. These guys were supposed to finish off Tianqi for us, but they've just been left to kind of languish around here. This province flipped independent this turn. I got an event, I assume, so my gods are going to fly over and take it. And then, yeah, I'm probably just going to march the army into Korean, knock this off, take these provinces, take this fort, and then go back and take Tianqi, probably. And then take this water province. Since Man and... who's this again, Utgard? Seem to have just left them alone, which is a bit annoying. So that'll happen over the next few turns. Besides that, in terms of sort of little movements, we'll have some stuff parked in Mapito this turn, so I put a mirror on this guy. So there'll be 3 mirrors, plus these units. That's going to look big on the map. We almost have a Tengu summoner in Zenthra as well. I was walking down. I'll put a mirror here then once we start summoning Tengus. In Gamer we have a mirror and a couple of archers and things. We're going to get a temple in Small Sea next month, which should be pretty good. Death site searchers are having no luck, but we're moving to Dragon Point, and this Death caster is moving to Low Mark this month, because I can probably empower him in fire next month with a tiny bit of alchemy. So we'll turn this guy into a Skull Forger. I'll probably twice spawn him as well. This guy's a cooler chassis, but he can't twice spawn himself, so since he's already undead. So yeah, that'll happen as well. And I think that's it for important stuff. Still 2 months before this fort is finished. Commander can take over upgrading it though, which is nice. And in terms of forging, I am starting to do Staves of Elemental Mastery this month, so there's 1 coming out. Also doing Robes of the Sea, Coral Blades, Water Lenses, and Earth Boots at the moment. So, you know, things still ticking by quite smoothly. Unless our neighbours wrap up their wars. But besides that, things still seem okay. Yeah. Let's try and take all this territory ourselves. They're nice provinces, and they've been left alone for way too long. We can probably clip these with a small force while we put a big force together to roll over Agarth from Bogarus. Assuming nothing goes wrong, and nobody else invades us. But we'll see. For now though, that was turn 57. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.